What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, recapping the news, and in this video, I'm going to talk about the leaks that happened last week that are exclusive, as well as a new leak that I dropped last night, all of course from Jordan Brand. Now, before I give you a breakdown of that, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and shout out to those that liked the previous video as well as this one. Now, as far as the models that I leaked last week as well as one last night, those are accurate representations of what's going to release in 2020. That includes the Air Jordan 4 Court Purple, the Air Jordan 1 Game Royal, and the Air Jordan 6 Hare. We also have more from Jordan Brand, a decent amount from Nike, one thing from Adidas, and one thing from Vans. And without wasting too much more of your time, let's jump into the news. Vans has officially unveiled the new Nightmare Before Christmas collection, and in this collection, there'll be several models. It includes the Skate High, Old School, Slip-On, and Authentic. Now, in this segment of the video, I won't be able to post every image just because I'm not going to talk about it too long and there's a lot of shoes in it. So what I'm going to do is post a link in the description below, which will take you to SneakerFiles.com if you want to see the entire collection. Each pair will feature characters from the movie, some with just Jack Skellington, others just as a collage of multiple characters. And the full collection is set to release on October 4th at Vans retailers. In the last video, I talked about two Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 releases that would be part of a biblical pack. Now, one of the pairs that I left out in that video is the Yecheil. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And initially, when I Googled Yecheil to see what that meant, the actual spelling, the way Kanye West is doing, is different than it's actually spelt. So I thought it would be something different, and then I noticed someone dropped a comment saying, hey, this is what it is. And then I followed up with, well, the spelling's off and all that stuff. But then when the other two colorways leaked, it made a lot of sense. So Yecheil is a Hebrew masculine given name meaning may God live or God shall live. So this would be the third pair part of their biblical collection. Now, I don't know the specifics on the name. I'm just stating that it seems like they're releasing a biblical collection. Also, the Yecheil, they'll release in a reflective and non-reflective version. And the images shown is actually the reflective. And currently, a release date for this pair is set for December 15th. Like always, that can change. It could be pushed forward or back. And the retail price will be $220. Official images of the Nike LeBron 17 in black and white has arrived. This will be the second colorway to release. Definitely one of the simpler colorways to drop as well. In taking a closer look, both black and white land on the knit posit upper. In certain areas, it almost looks gray. We have speckle detailing on the reverse swoosh that lands on the translucent overlay. Other details includes a white midsole, black on the rubber outsole, along with Air Max and Zoom Air cushioning. So if you're interested in grabbing this colorway, they drop on October 3rd, and the retail price will be $200. We also have a first look at one of the colorways part of the upcoming Supreme Nike Air Max 95 Luxe collaboration. Now, initially, this was thought to be some sort of collaboration with Swarovski crystals, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And the model used is actually the Air Max 95 Luxe from 2001, and that comes constructed with Italian leather. Now, we only have one image, and on the medial side of the shoe, Supreme is written across the upper. This, of course, is the triple black pair, or just known as black, but they're also going to release in gym red and black along with hyper cobalt in black. Initially, this collection was rumored to release sometime during summer, however that didn't happen, and now they're going to drop sometime this fall. Retail price will be $500 each. CDG showcased their Spring-Summer 2020 collection during Paris Women's Fashion Week, and we received a first look at one of their upcoming collaborations with Nike, and that will be on the Nike Dunk Low. Now, there's going to be two colorways releasing, and looking closer at this pair, they feature a translucent hyperfuse-like upper, while CDG branding runs throughout. In addition, we have black on the tongue, swoosh, midsole, and rubber outsole. Now, a retail price is unknown, but at the time of shooting this, Both pairs are expected to drop summer 2020. In the last video, I talked about the upcoming Clot Nike Air Force 1 Low collaboration, which would release in Game Royal along with Rose Gold. Now we have a first look at the Fragment Clot Nike Air Force 1 Low premium collaboration, which looks similar to that of the Game Royal pair. So this pair comes dressed in black, university red, and white, featuring black across the upper. We have Chinese inspired graphics throughout. Then we have black leather used on the swoosh, a white midsole, and gum rubber outsole. Completing the look is co-branding in red on the insoles. We don't have a release date for this pair, but they are expected to drop sometime in October, and the retail price will be $250. Once again, Jordan Brand will release a triple black Air Jordan 1 Low. This pair features nubuck throughout, while patent leather lands on the swoosh. Not only that, black will hit the midsole, branding, and rubber outsole. So currently, at the time of shooting this pair has started to release at retailers overseas. So what that means is you can expect a stateside drop to take place very soon. Retail price is set at $90. Back in 2014, Usher was spotted wearing a gold Air Jordan 11 sample during the iHeartRadio Festival in Las Vegas. Now, although not the same, Jordan Brand also created something very similar for Drake, and this is the Air Jordan 11 OVO sample. This is the first time that images of the shoe has leaked to the public, and it features metallic gold across the upper. Patent leather lands on the mudguard and the base, and then we have leather on the overlays that connects to the eyelets and the heel. White then lands on the Jumpman by the ankle, heel, liner, and midsole, while a red Jumpman on the tongue and a translucent outsole completes the look. Now, going over the images, I really don't see any connection to Drake or OVO, and don't expect this pair to release to the public. Now, my question is to you, if Jordan Brand released an Air Jordan 11 in all metallic gold like this, would you buy? After showcasing preview images of the Air Jordan 1 Black Satin in the previous video, we now have a detailed look. Now this pair features mostly black throughout, while constructed with satin and leather. In addition, we have red used on the laces and branding, white lands on the midsole, and black on the rubber outsole. So as for the release information, this pair drops on January 18th. And although this isn't confirmed, but this possibly will be the first Air Jordan 1 with a price hike, which will now cost $170. A few weeks back, news broke that Jordan Brand would be increasing the price on the Air Jordan 1 from $160 to $170. Not only that, the Air Jordan 1 High 85 New Beginnings, which the first colorway will be the OG Chicago, will cost $190. For the rest of the video will be exclusive leaks. Some I shared last week, and one of them just dropped last night. You may have saw it, you may have not. It was posted on Sneaker Files first, and then of course I take it to YouTube like always. Now, these next three I've actually seen, so this is going to be how they'll look. First up is the Air Jordan 1 Game Royal. I know when I showcased this along with Z Sneakerhead Z, shout out to him, a lot of people seemed disappointed. However, this is what we're getting. They feature Game Royal on the ankle, across the toe, and rubber outsole. We have black leather on the overlays, tongue, and swoosh. Then white hits the wings logo, Nike Air on the tongue, panels, and midsole. So at the time of shooting this, a set release date is unknown, but they are expected to drop sometime this spring. Now, the retail price originally said $160, but it's very possible this pair will also retail at $170. The next pair I got a chance to see was the upcoming Air Jordan 6 Hare. Now, they'll feature gray on the base, will have leather used on the overlay. Now, the tongue will feature the actual color shown. However, it'll be a little bit different. Now, the design will mimic that of the tongue from the Air Jordan 7 Hare. Now, if you look closely, the lace lock will be a shade of yellow and hinted with green. Green will also be on the outsole, and then we have red details throughout. This is another pair that is expected to drop during spring 2020. A set date is unknown, and the retail price will be $190. In the last few videos, I briefly talked about an Air Jordan 4 that I had to leak, and that 4 was the Air Jordan 4 Court Purple. Now this is how they're going to look, and I'm being told that this will be part of a pack. There'll be 4 different colorways, all featuring similar color blocking but different colors. As of now, the only 2 shoes part of the pack I know about is the Court Purple and the University Red pair. So I assume the University Red pair will feature the same color blocking as well, like I previously mentioned. And this simple color blocking reminds me a lot of the classic green Air Jordan 4 that released in 2004. However, there's a bit more purple used than green. Now, looking closer at this pair, they will feature white throughout, white leather up top. Then we'll have Court Purple on the wing eyelets, and those will have a metallic-like finish. Court Purple also lands on the Jumpman branding, inside of the tongue, Jumpman on the heel, and placed within the Air unit. Now, as far as a release date goes, we don't have a set one, but they are expected to drop during April 2020, and the retail price will be $190. Also, big shout out to Z Sneakerhead Z on putting this mock-up together. And as far as the specific details like the colorway and the release date, or I should say the release month, big shout out to Mr. Unloved Ones and Soul Heat on Feet. So I'm going to put all their information in the description below. If you want to give them a follow, their details will be just below. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on SneakerFiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. I just want to quickly apologize. It feels like my throat is really going out, so my voice might sound a little bit weird in areas. I do apologize for that. However, I felt that I needed to get this video out. There was a lot of info that was left out of the last video, so I can compile it here. As well, there's a lot of new info. Like always, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, also appreciate a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the red button below. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.